Hi everyone, and welcome to your weekly Pick a Card Tarot readings for the week of October 7th. If we haven't met, my name is Sydney, I'm the tarot guy next door, and I use my occult knowledge and intuition to help guide you towards the life you want. If you have a situation you want me to take a look at, you'll find information on how to get a private reading below. If you want to look into your situation for yourself, you'll find information on my beginner's tarot course below. I'll be doing 5-card open readings, and here are the decks that I have for you. We have the Tarot of Symbolic Worth with Snowflake Obsidian, the Universal Rider-Waite-Smith with Obsidian, and the Tarot of the Divine with Tourmaline. We also have 4 different oracle cards to choose from 4 different decks. So go ahead and pick which tarot deck and which oracle card resonate with you the most. It's totally fine if you're drawn to more than one. And as always, you can pause this video if you need more time. As always with collective readings, take what resonates with you and leave aside what doesn't. If you want to jump straight to your reading, you'll find timestamps below. And with that, let's go right to the readings. Alright, Group 1, let's see what we have for you for this week. Whoops. Okay. What one? Okay, it's the Knight of Wands. And that's the 10 of Wands in the middle, okay. This should, that's a little crooked. That bugs me actually. Give me. Okay, I think I see my mistake. This should be better. All right, I'll see you right now. Group 1, this is a tricky message to unpack because I think that the overall vibe is one of sharing the celebration with others or cheering someone up more specifically, because obviously we have the only 2 people depicted here, and the Knight of Wands is the only court card in the reading proper, and the Page of Cups is at the bottom of the deck here. And it kind of looks like the Knight of Wands is coaxing the Page of Cups to come along. And it's funny when we consider that the pips themselves are balanced. All 4 suits are here. And I'm reading the 10 of Wands here as a completion of a cycle. And not necessarily mixed results, but given the fact that we have all 4 suits present here, I can feel a very multifaceted feelings towards the cycle that is completed here in the 10 of Wands. And one person, it's very interesting that the Knight of Wands is the same suit as the 10 of Wands in the middle here, and that the Page of Cups is the same suit as the second highest pip in the reading proper. Kind of like, and I also find it interesting that 8 plus 2 is 10. Given that, I'm not too sure what the 7 of Coins adds to that particular part. But again, because these are all, high pips here, and we have the deuce. So yeah, I can see the Knight of Wands person, and remember, we all have the entire deck inside of us, so any card can be any gender, but the Knight of Wands is kind of using his relationship with the 10 of Wands to make the Page of Cups understand how this is cool for everyone, and how everyone gets, their part. And yeah, you might not, it might not be right up your alley, but at least you're not a Page of Swords. The Page of Swords only gets 2 swords. So yeah, and I think, like, if this is on target, no matter who you are in this situation, it should be clear which one you are. But there is a renewal after a completion and beginning again that is heavily implied with the 10 of Wands in the middle here. So try to focus on that. Yeah, if you like this reading, please give this video a like, and you can use the timestamps in the description below to jump to your oracle card reading. I'll see you there. All right, Group 2, let's see what we have for you for this week. like seeing the Wheel of Fortune. Wow. Very interesting, with the Page of Coins reversed at the bottom of the deck. Very interesting mix of energies indeed. Like right away, this line is reversed, including the bottom of the deck here, but the upright cards are cool. This is very nuanced and mixed. Let's see here. This should be, oh wow, look at that. All right, I'll see you right now. Group 2, I'm not sure how long this is going to be because the overall metaphor to describe this mix of cards, it's kind of binary, but the best way to interpret this is one of slipping ass backwards into success, kind of like I don't know enough about Mr. Magoo to know if this is even a right metaphor, but I'm just picturing the old cartoons where he's, you know, narrowly avoiding disaster by clumsily walking about his way, completely blind or whatever. And I don't know if he's a dunce or if he actually, you know, wins in the end or whatever, because obviously with the Six of Wands and the Wheel of Fortune being the only upright cards in the whole thing, there is a sense of victory here. But yeah, the stroke of luck with these cards is kind of clear, you know. And I think the message here is to take the wins. There's something that I say a lot when people succeed in a way that they consider lucky. I like to counter with luck counts. Like this video is downstream from a lucky shot where I, you know, bought a tarot deck and decided to practice with it in public, and luckily for me, that thing went viral. It was not my first attempt to grow on TikTok, but yeah, that was kind of a stroke of luck that you kind of capitalize on, you know. And again, like a bit like this video right now, there's kind of a real big victory that can be unlocked through that, but not necessarily right away. And I do want to acknowledge the shadow side, because coming back to the Mr. Magoo metaphor, sometimes there are actual bad actors who can take advantage of that. So I wouldn't, there's a very carefree attitude towards this, mainly because of these two cards, and also the Page of Coins reversed at the bottom of the deck here. But the you know, still keep your wits about you, but if things look like they're about to, how can I say this? If the disaster looks dire, like, don't stay in situations that are actually unsafe for you, but there might be some dumb luck available in whatever you know, apparent bad luck this week might have to offer you. And again, part of it is seizing the opportunity and deciding what to include and what not to, you know. So yeah, I don't have much to add, so I guess I'm going to wrap up there. If you liked your reading, please give this video a like, and you can use the timestamps in the description below to jump to your Oracle card reading. I'll see you there. All right, group 3, I want to mention that while I was shuffling for you, Temperance reversed and the Six of Wands reversed flipped over, not at the same time, but yeah, could be something, could be nothing, but we shall see. So that's the Hangman, Page of Coins, Strength. What is this? The Knight of Cups reversed, and the King of Wands with the Ten of Wands at the bottom of the deck, okay? So this should be decent for you. Okay, yeah, I was afraid that I was leaning too far in that direction, but I'm glad I didn't follow my hunch. All right, I'll see you right now. Oops. There we go. So There are very strong interpersonal vibes with this reading because we have three courts and the other non-courts are still singular characters. So it's very difficult to not read this as like five different people. So if these are like five different aspects of one person, or if there's like a mix of different, energies that are, shared within less than five people or whatever, I will leave that as homework for you to sift through. But the theme that stuck really strongly in my head is like the Fellowship of the Ring, like a group of people of different backgrounds and different levels of experience. We have a page, we have a knight, we have a king, we have two majors, one of which is like calm and resilient. The other one is like, not necessarily the weird one, but like kind of surrendering to the process of whatever it is that you're trying to do together. And obviously we have like given the energy of the King of Wands, I know he's not a major, and we have two majors in the mix, but I can't help but see him as the master steering the ship, And again, it's really cool that in this group there's only one reverse card, and I don't know who the Knight of Cups is, but it should be clear whether or not you are the Knight of Cups in this group, if I'm on target. And I think that given that the best person might be the Hanged Man because, of the weird thing that when the Hanged Man, he's upside down, well, she in this card, but when the Hanged Man is upside down in the normal card, but when the Hanged Man is reversed, he looks like he's right side up. And because of the Hanged Man is upside down, he's kind of oriented the same way as the Knight of Cups here. So that might be one potential bridge to build in order to get to where you want to go this week. And again, there's a really strong collaboration from a wide variety of skills and experiences and all that stuff. It's difficult to elaborate. Let me just pause and make sure that I can't squeeze a bit more out of this fruit. Yeah, I don't have much to add. Just try to be there for each other because it's looking like we're all in this together is the vibe of this, and to just trust each other to be there for each other, because yes, part of being there for others, there's also trusting that the others will be there for you. And I think that like all of this is looking positive. It's also looking like a lot, but this Ten of Wands is at the bottom, so it's kind of subdued and enduring. So I really like that flavor. So yeah, I'm going to end the reading there. Thank you very much. If you liked your reading, please give this video a like. And if you don't want to watch me pick up your reading, you know what to do. The timestamps are right below. All right, the Oracle card portion. Let's see how that is. A little high. This should do like that. Yeah, that'll do. All right. Group A, your card is Authority. Nice. And the text reads, the frequency of authority reminds us that true authority is powerful, directed, and realized, yet receptive, wise, and loving. That is really fitting for at least two of the three readings. Just remember that, there's leading from the front and there's like pointing and telling others what to do. And yes, part of leadership involves knowing which advice to listen to and which advice to ignore, but that does involve listening to some of the advice, All right, Group B, your card is Decrease. This is I Ching hexagram number 41. I pulled this one recently, I believe. The keywords are decline, cutting back, frugality, contraction, letting go, less is more, resourcefulness, and the sacrifice. Given the readings that I gave, I'm really drawn to the less is more and resourcefulness, because again, there was, I would say that all three readings had nuance to them, but overall all lean positive. So the whole decline shit doesn't come through really. And I try to give bad news because I know that a lot of tarot readers get, you know, rose-colored glasses. So I'm thinking hard to see the warning in this, but I think it's really a question of making do with what you have. And remember the question, now what? It's been a minute since I've asked that question. That might be a useful question for you for this week. Group C, your card is Recharge. This is a black moon in fire. Let me look at this card. All right, so the next fire new moon is the Sagittarius new moon in December. So timing wise, that might mean something for some of you. But the recharge aspect, because, you know, fire is the element of will and passion and drive. And when the new moon is at its lowest, at its least potent, that's kind of the in-between space. So the invitation here is to not push yourself too hard and to really make sure that you're the best person to, you know, the self-care stuff that I always talk about when to make sure that you can be the best version of yourself for this week and all that stuff. Yeah, that's basically it. Group D, your card is, if I can grab it, with a message of exploration. I think that the message here is to approach the week with a lens of curiosity. I think it's pretty blatant, and with all the with all the different messages that I gave, all three of them, the thing that you would be being invited to be curious about is quite different, which is interesting. But I think that to ask what if instead of being certain that, you know, the impossible thing is impossible is can be a real advantage for you for this week. Yeah, that's a good note to wrap everything up on. Thank you very much for watching. If you like this video, please give this video a like. I hope you'll have a great week. Take care. I'll see you soon.